So underway then at the new Peter Mokaba Stadium, and Magesi and the Kaizer Chiefs are the two teams in action tonight, and Magesi in the white and black colours will defend the goal to the right hand side of your screen. The old gold of Amakosi will play from left to right in the first half. Really, I'm looking to see if Clinton Larson can keep things together. If you look at the last three matches, unbeaten, although in those three matches there were 2 goalless draws and the win by 3 goals to 2 in the Carling knockout as well. In fact, it's 4 matches unbeaten because they beat Arrows.
And of course, you have Ranga Chivavira, leading that front line. He's going to be key for them, but Ngobo around him as well.
It's a good ball in. I'm not sure Chipazeze got there first, but it's knocked away anyway from that Magesi danger zone, and it's the only goal that's under pressure at the moment. We haven't seen the Rwandan goalkeeper, formerly from TX Galaxy, Fiakre Tuari.
They've got to try and make things happen. It's a tricky ball for defenders to deal with it. And in swing, he's the point of reference, wearing a jersey that puts anyone under pressure. Who's played for Chiefs, jersey number 7. And I can hear
opportunity for Edmo Chirambadare. Nice little pullback as well to John McConey. And Magesi score! 5 minutes in, and the home side have struck early. It's a big blow early on for Kaizer Chiefs, and Tuari can't believe it. And I can't imagine Msimango and Dortley will be too pleased either. It's a great start for the home side.
Can someone pull up the clip of the goal they scored against Orlando Pirates? Almost similar. Because they're snipers. They're so sharp in the box. In the same way they were sharp when they played Orlando Pirates, coincidentally wearing the black and white jersey. And they get to do that. You would think Chiefs, they had the numbers to defend this. You would think they would be much more organized. They had the time to get themselves organized. Look at the numbers in the box for Chiefs. You're counting about 5 players beaten by 1 player that gets up, and they couldn't get it right. They should be asking questions about their defensive duties, which they had to do. The marking as well. It starts on the left-hand side, where there's Bradley Cross. It starts with the likes of Given Msimango organizing and knowing what to do in situations like that.
It's a delightful little ball again, and Mduduzi Shabalala just put the brakes on momentarily. Chipazeze has done well to hang on to that in front of Chivaviro.
Shaba got it right, got it on target. It's promising.
Yeah, very promising.
It's good for the confidence. When you take a shot and it's on target, coaches will always say, force a save out of the keeper.
Zimango claiming his innocence. I'm sure he'll be happy to be in the starting lineup tonight. Yusuf Mart goes wide to Bradley Cross. Oh, look at the space available here to Ranga Chivaviro just for a moment, and there was a bit of a foot up, I felt, from Chirambadare back defensively. And again, Chiefs take the set piece quickly, and again it's Vilakazi, and that's not that far away, It's going to be a goal kick. Chiefs are looking for something more than that.
Well, it is quick thinking. I like the fact that they are sharper. They're trying to see the gaps, and they're trying to exploit those kind of gaps. Of course, yeah, you've got to try and hit the target. Nothing wrong in terms of the attempt. That's Vilakazi. He's going to be tricky operating on the right-hand side, being left-footed. That allows him to just try and pull the trigger. He just needs to get that on target. Of course, they've considered a corner, but it's because of the pretty much switched on.
Looking to play it short again. Chabalala, cross. Battered away by Chipazeze. I don't think he knew too much about it, but he got ahead of Ranga Chivaviro, and that's really fabulous from the 34-year-old Zimbabwean goalkeeper.
We're going to see this ball played short corner, in swing, always fatal when it gets to that sort of area. And he did well there, Chipazeze. Ranga couldn't get to the end of that desperate steering there, but the man Dapo
Lovely play, delightful so far in this encounter. Space for Chipaviro.
I want to see that from where it starts. What got the fans to be excited? The posture. Look at this. You don't see this often. Never to be repeated. But look at this. The skill, the delivery, the header on target. Good goalkeeping in terms of anticipation and positioning.
Jabulo Blom might be a second opportunity in the midfield, and straight at the goalkeeper once again. The positioning of Chipazes has been exemplary. Oh, that's a lovely piece of skill from Reeve Frosler. It does look so good with the ball at his feet, and so for that matter does Vilakazi. The shot! Well, we've seen one from Shabalala go just over. We've seen that one from Vilakazi follow a very similar route. Yeah, it is frustrating, but it's so close.
I can hear the old man somewhere in Tuzuma saying to this young man, Zama Futi, keep on trying, because it is good intention that you're doing. You're setting yourself up for good moves. You just need to hit the targets.
Shabalala with another opportunity for Kaizer Chiefs. Tipped over the crossbar by Chipazeze. Did he need to? Well, maybe not, but he wasn't taking any chances from the Kaizer Chiefs centre-back.
Well, I guess the trick is because the ball just bounces in front of him, and when it bounces, it goes high.
Jabulo Blom once again. This is Shabalala. Exchange of passes halfway inside the half of Magesi, building blocks to what they would hope be an equaliser. Not much time to be able to orchestrate that, and that's a really good ball, but more than that, it's a tremendous first touch from Frosler. I'm raving about Frosler. I think he's really playing quite well. Vilakazi. Disruption caused by Kakora. But it's all defence now until half-time, one feels, and again, the ball will reach Frosler. 20 seconds away from half-time. Shabalala. Yusuf Marks. This is Shabalala, the shot and the parry. Knocked away by himself. That was really a good stop by Chipazeze. Big smile on the face of the Zimbabwean. He's having a good time, isn't he?
Well, he's a commanding figure. He's more like, when you can't defend, leave it to me. I'll do something. And so far, as the last line of defense, doing well.
Frosler, one more time before half-time. Chipazeze says, high corner, and that is half-time in Polokwane, and a half that I think Magesi will be particularly proud of, both on the attack, which we saw very little of, and the defensive situation.
Economical defensively, opportunist in terms of grabbing that one goal and know that they have to defend their lead. Structurally solid, reading the game, better communication. Of course, forcing Chiefs to play onto the sides, relying on bringing the crosses, which the last line of defense and Chipazeze is able to deal with that. Promising for Chiefs, but lots of work and sharpness that is required in the second half.
Wadaboy Makubu scored 11 goals in the championship winning team of Magesi in 2023-24. He scored his second goal tonight. Scored against Arrows, scored against Kaizer Chiefs, and he really will be very happy with his contribution so far. And neither him nor Chirambadare will show any latitude again for Kaizer Chiefs in the second half. One goal, and it came early for Magesi from Makubu. The home side lead at half-time by 1-0.
Meet the next generation of awesome. The Samsung Galaxy A series.
Keep the vibes going with Nuzzle Meals. Get a snack wrap or 2-piece chicken tenders for just $29.90 per meal. Get a Nuzzle Meal today, only from McDonald's.
The malls are awesome, but what else can I do?
Let us show you.
Ooh, a foxy lady out in the wild. May I be so bold to invite you back to my den?
No fox hunt tonight. I'm a party animal.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Because awesome never sweats. Embrace the night with the Galaxy A series. Keep the vibes going with nozzle meals. Get a snack wrap or 2-piece chicken tenders for just $29.90 per meal. Get a nozzle meal today, only from McDonald's.
Welcome you back to the Peter Mokaba Stadium. We're in Polokwane in the Limpopo province this evening. Magesi against Kaizer Chiefs in this round 16 encounter in the Betway Premiership for 2024-25 season. The home side lead by goal to nil, courtesy of Wonderboy Makubu. 11 goals last season, he's got 2 already in this campaign. Scored against Arrows, scores against Chiefs. And no more. So the starting attackers for Kaizer Chiefs will now be bench players, and those on the bench will now come into play. Ashton Dupree has not played in the starting lineup all season. This is his 5th appearance off the bench. Can he make it count tonight? We're underway in the start of the second half. Kaizer Chiefs under pressure. They play in the gold colours. They'll attack the goal to the left-hand side of your screen. Magesi in the white and black. The opening 5 minutes of the second half has been rather beneficial for Magesi. They might not have scored anything as they had done during the first half, the opening 6 minutes, but they haven't given anything away either. But more of an angle to deal with, and Ntwari had to be called into action. That's excessive corners for the home side.
Sit back, defend. What defending? We're going to put Chiefs under pressure. That seems to be what they want to do. Early stages of the second half, tricky one for Ntwari.
And they've made 2 changes already. Gaston Sereno. Bradley Cross! Wow. Goal written all over it. He knows he should have done better. The fullback.
Firstly, we should talk about the cross to Bradley Cross. It rhymes well, doesn't it? But it doesn't end up that well. Picked out. And all he needed to do, I understand, headed across face of the goal. It's just angling it so perfect that he did not do.
Swanee. Finally, somebody had to lose patience and come up with a shot, and that's wide of the target as well.
I'm a big fan of this young man. He's got great potential, and I've had the coach good reviews about him and his potential. Of course, he's got mistakes there and there, but he's such a he's got a potential to be a commanding figure in that midfield. His ball distribution, short and long passes.
Of the League Cup, Sereno in just a bit of space. That left-hand corner was beckoning for the Uruguayan.
There's a young man that's pulling the strings, giving direction as to when and how this football should be played. Zade. Wow. Setting up Sereno. Good intention there. You can see what he wants to do. It's not dipping quick enough.
They've done it twice, 2016 and 6 years later in 2022, when they were promoted a second time. And it's only taken them one more season after that to get promoted to the Premier League. So there's good things happening in Polokwane.
Do you know of any florists so that we can send them their flowers? Because they're deserving of those flowers.
I'll do online.
Okay. They'll be waiting.
Abrahams continues to be impressive, this time against Happy Mashiani. Good move by the coach. Makoni was over there, and so for that matter was Dylan Mekwa for a chat. There's less than 20 minutes remaining in this one. Free kick there, near post! Oh, not enough cover from Mtwari. Great free kick. Magesi score a second. Kakora grabs his first goal in the colours of his new team. And Kaizer Chiefs, if they weren't under pressure before, are now under a little bit of scrutiny.
It is such a beauty, a pitch of a set piece. Not an easy one for the keeper to go for. Plugs it onto an area where you think because of the height that he's got, he could get to the end of that one. But it's the pace that beats him to it. It became a question of second through the eye of a needle. Sneaks it in there.
Forward by Zwane. Still a little bit of a hush around the Peter Mokaba Stadium. It'll erupt into something a little bit more tangible than that if there is a goal that comes from Amakosi. The chance for Shabalala finally threads the eye of the needle. Past Chipesese. Kaizer Chiefs are back in it with 14 minutes of stoppage time to go. A 2-0 scoreline is a dangerous one. Shaba on target for the second time this season after his opening goal of the season against Gallants.
Never about lessons. It's about belief in technique. We'll have a look at it, whether there was a touch of offside or not. But it was well taken. The patience, they had the numbers, Magesi, to defend. But so much ball watching throughout. Look at the numbers they have. No offside.
No offside.
It was so much ball watching. About 5 players that I looked at. And Fundo just sneaked in. He wasn't on a learning curve.
And Magesi had just brought on Buthelezi as a 5th defender.
Yes.
He was standing in the centre of that defence.
His engine is not
warm yet.
Not warm yet.
Chiefs have reduced the deficit by half. And they have a chance to make it. 2-2 off the post.
This is sheer beauty.
Chiefs are turning it on. They've equalised. There's going to be a yellow card for a jersey that's been thrown off. But Chipesese beaten twice within the space of 2 minutes. The Kaizer Chiefs supporters are alive and cooking in Polokwane.
Question is, Lise Kazini na, Ilengatini na, Emo Mading na. Yes, they are saying so, Amakosi. Lise Kazini, we're believing in ourselves because they had to turn it around, Kev. They had to turn it around. Whatever the coach said to them, go out there to do it. Shabalala. Show them who you are. It is a good response when you look at it, Kev. Look at the move.
Well, off the post, first of all,
off the post. But the finishing, exquisite, so much power in it, good technique. All in the shortest space of time to bounce back. Lise Kazini, Yilengatini.
Nice header away by Rolani Manzini. All hands on deck as far as the defence is concerned. From a Magesi point of view, look where Mtwari finds himself. Any sort of counter-attack now from the home side, and Kaizer Chiefs could find themselves in trouble because they're searching, seeking, pressing, prizing, looking for that winning goal. Rolani Manzini knows how to score them. He's looking for a corner. I don't think he's going to get it off Dortley, and that's a clever little pass from the former Cape Townian. Nice work again done by Abrahams. Even better from Mashiani. Nice to see how the match is finishing, with both sides looking eager to pick up all 3 points. 3 minutes in stoppage time remaining.
Took his eyes off the ball. Happens to the best. He is not happy.
Not at all. We're going to see something late that's going to change the complexion of this game. Clinton Larson can almost strap on the boots and go and do the business himself.
Bring back the days.
Bring back the days. It's a hanging ball. It's not that much of a dangerous one. Eventually, somebody from Kaizer Chiefs will whip it away, but there's now less than 2 minutes remaining in this one. Easy for Chipazeze. On the second ball for Kaizer Chiefs. Back comes Rulani Manzini to try and tidy things up, and there might be a little run on here for Magesi if they can keep it in play, and they've done rather nicely with that. Abrahams needed to be a little better than that, and not quite enough. This might be enough for Gaston Sereno. Gaston Sereno again. The fans paying for something special. There's only 35 seconds remaining. Do we see something magical? Well, no, is the answer from that particular little attempt from Zwane. Although one cannot take away the role that he's played since coming on as a substitute. Is Nazruddin Nabi going to be happy before the match against Mamelodi Sundowns on Saturday? Don't forget, Magesi will travel to Mpumpela to take on a wounded TX Galaxy side. Magesi will have to be satisfied with 1 point after having led from the 6th minute up until the 77th, so all of 70 minutes in front before a little man in the number 42 jersey came along and scored 2 in 2 minutes, and suddenly the apple cart was turned upside down with